but I did not see any naked man penis.
Are you sure? I could have sworn...
Anything's possible. I usually pick up on those things, though.
Okay. Oh, I think there was a penis somewhere. There might have been in that ring around.
What? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Melissa Irma.
And I am Robert. And today we're reviewing 2011's Kill List by Ben Wheatley. He's a British director. What's it about?
So it's basically about this botched hitman, and he gets the opportunity to get a big payoff after 3 killings, but...
things don't go well. Yeah, he screwed up something a year or so ago, and he's trying to redeem himself.
Yeah.
But it's a twisty little movie, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's quite eerie, actually.
Neil Maskell as Jay, Mayanna Burning as Shell, and Michael Smiley as Gal are sort of the 3 main characters. They're all either British or Irish. You know, it's set in London, I believe. And I do want to say that Smiley is there. You know, they all have credits on British cinema. Mm-hmm. Things like Downton Abbey, Peaky Blinders. But Smiley played Dr. Evazan in Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Evazan, I believe played by a different actor, 30 years prior, was in the first Star Wars movie, A New Hope, and he filled in for that guy because he might be dead. That actor, I don't know, and he was in one scene in Rogue One, which right. Star Wars. Who doesn't love Star Wars?
Yeah, it's a classic. Everybody knows Star Wars.
So, from the Parental Guide on IMDb, it says, contains strong, bloody violence, which is definitely true. However, it's a British movie, so I'm not sure if they meant contains strong, bloody violence, like bloody, that's an adjective over there.
Yeah, bloody, like bloody.
Bloody.
Bloody hell.
And they counted at least 115 uses of the F word.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
But they say it in like an accent, so it's kind of hard to count for me.
Yeah. You gotta hit the accent.
We are going to reenact the very difficult to watch scene of the librarian being tortured for those of you who are too sensitive to watch the actual film. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This film, it's a weird one. It's not a traditional horror movie.
No, it's not. At first I thought it was an action movie, to be honest.
I thought it was like an assassination thriller kind of thing, murder. It's not so much a murder mystery because you know who's killing everybody, but I thought it was just going to be horror because of the killing.
Yeah, and then
it was like that.
Yeah,
for the first 2/3 or so.
Yeah,
and then it definitely rounds a corner.
It's a slow build-up. That's what I'll say. It's a slow build-up. You get into it, and then you don't think there's much to it, and then towards the middle ending, then that's really where the plot twist comes in. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that it becomes obvious towards the end, but there's little, almost like during every during the interview with their client, during the first couple assassinations, I'm like, that was weird.
Yeah, there was definitely moments where they sprinkle in the breadcrumbs, for sure. There's moments there where you could pick up and say like, okay, why is she... bathrooms, that's what you do? Okay.
Yeah. Gal's girlfriend's just little bizarre.
Yeah.
One thing I noticed about the killings, and I do this when I go to kill somebody, 2. For the first assassination, they're very meticulous. We put the gloves on. We wear a mask. We put plastic down, so that the blood spatter is easy to clean up.
Right, like a professional.
And they hide, and they have a silencer, and it's very like, poo-poo, and it's done, and they can clean up super quick, right?
Yeah, where is the law?
That went out the window with the second killing, a second assassination.
Yes.
And then they even do some bonus hits after the second one.
Yes, they do.
And they just don't seem to care if they're getting... There's no gloves, they're getting fingerprints all over, there's blood all over the place. It's crazy.
I mean, you're saying they. Is it really a they, though?
Well, I mean, it's Gal and Jay.
Right,
who are both they're both chums.
Yeah.
Or chums, as they would say.
Of course, chums that fight every so often.
They do fight a lot, but
Yeah, just tussle.
One of them's from Northern Ireland, so obvious.
I thought they were Sweden. I thought they were Swedish. Or like Ukraine.
No.
Okay.
and they do fight a lot, but they're best buds.
Yeah.
And they get the hit. They're in the same contract. They too are responsible for killing these 3 people.
Yeah.
And they're both meticulous during the first one, and then they're both like shitty quality killers in terms of it doesn't seem that they care to get their DNA and their fingerprints everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's kind of not important to the plot, so.
I guess not, yeah. I mean, nobody in horror movies really gets caught, so.
I've seen other movies that do the same thing, so who am I to complain, yeah?
Yeah, there's no realism to it, it's fine.
The client that hires them, they do a little interview with them. I don't remember the actor's name. He looks to me like Joe Biden, like President Biden.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah.
Like a little bit more wild hair, but he looks like Joe Biden.
Yeah. I think his hairstyle is a little bit untamed, but other than that, he does have
He's another. He's probably famous British actor that I don't know.
Yeah.
There is a bosom alert. 1 hour and 16 minutes in, you gotta wait a while, and then after that, you get to see a lot more bosoms. Now that's because of it changes. All I'll say is it changes from a straight, like, hey, we gotta whack the guy movie, assassination thriller kind of action thing, to, I'll just say it's sort of something maybe supernatural.
Wicked, maybe.
Yeah.
Satanic, possibly.
Yeah, that's coming in.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if you're talking about that kind of stuff, there's usually a bosom.
Yeah, that's true. Every time that it goes into that direction, there's always nipples.
Or a couple dozen, even, I think, in this one. But whatever.
We don't discriminate.
No.
There's no judgment here.
The scene where the 2 guys get out of a car and they're underneath like this gorgeous rainbow.
Oh yes, that was absolutely real. I know rainbows. First-hand experience. That was not CGI. That was an actual rainbow. Beautiful.
It's what they call added production value.
No, it's real.
No, I mean, like, oh my God, let's film that, because then we don't have to CGI anything.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's so beautiful.
Lines from the movie.
God's love can sometimes be hard to swallow.
It's not the only thing that's hard to swallow.
What else is hard to swallow?
Pills.
Yeah, that's true. Is that your wanking hand?
And that's a trick question. Every hand is a wanking hand.
We're all equals here.
Yeah, you should probably wash your hand now. Pumpkin rating time. 1 to 5 pumpkins. Kill list.
I think it deserves a 2.
I'll go along with a 2. Now, this movie is, there are some, there's a couple scenes that are like torture porn without the porn. There are some scenes, in particularly the scene with the librarian that are they're kind of difficult to watch because one of the guys sort of toys with the guy before he shoots him and kills him.
Yeah.
That particular scene with the librarian was voted, well, it got an honorable mention on Watch Mojo's top 10 list of scenes that are hard to watch.
Yeah.
So there's some brutality in this film.
Yeah. Gore.
And for the first 2/3, I'm like, this is not a horror movie, but the horror picks up. So, but yeah, it's if you like that kind of film, you should watch it.
Yeah.
If you're not good with pain inflicted on people, physically pain, don't watch it.
And if you're patient too, it is a slow build up in the plot. So you just got to be patient.
And they're British too, so
I thought they were Swedish.